Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Thursday and it has been a heck of a week. So I hope you're hanging in there. And I say that because it just feels like the negative energy out there is really starting to feel tripped up, starting to feel the light coming in. And so, for some of you, you might be feeling attacked or lots of obstacles and challenges being thrown in your way. And um, I honestly have been experiencing that myself, psychically attacked in ways that are manifesting in the way people are interacting with me. If you saw my Facebook post last night on my personal page, and then yesterday and this morning, the reason I'm so late today is I've been dealing with a website hack. Somebody went in and put their information on my homepage, and I couldn't get it off. So I actually had to um, hire a service, and it's been a minute. But I needed. And this service will do more than just clean that up for me. They're actually going to help me with my analytics and some other things. So I mean, it was a wise investment. It's just wasn't an investment I was planning on right now. So I'm trying not to let the fear overtake me, as these attacks feel very personal and also scary. I mean, my website is my business, right? If you can't use my website, how are you going to interact with me or book with me or know who I am, right? So it's been a couple of days. So I'm going to do some grounding today. Hopefully, I've got the website thing figured out. I know that I get attacked, through social media all the time. Um, and that is just kind of par for the course. And that's been like that for the 7 years I've been here doing this. But the website felt very personal, and then you know in person was very personal. um, so yeah, so it's been a couple of days of like, so that's why I'm kind of showing up au naturel today, because I didn't want to take time to get ready, because that would be another hour before I would get to you, and I want to go live today and do some new moon channeling. So maybe this is purging. Maybe this is purging some negativity out of my life. And this new moon is, so we'll see. We're going to do a pick a card. I don't know if I'm going to do it live or just record it. But if I don't get to it today, I'll definitely get to it before Sunday. So that's coming. What else? Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Karen. Oh, thank you, ladies. Yesterday in my community, we actually did a mini reading meeting, and it was really, really nice to just, again, be in the supportive energy of like-minded people on their journey, taking a step, everybody on their own step, supporting each other. That was beautiful last night in the meeting. You guys were really supporting each other. And that's really what I want the community to be about. Yes, I want to come in and support you, but I also want you to be supporting each other. So it was really cool to see you guys interacting. And hopefully now that you've interacted in the meeting and have interacted in past meetings, you'll start interacting in the group thread. So thank you, Cynthia. Oh, Karen, sending you so many blessings. Hello, Tara. Good morning. So yeah, so let's see what else. So yeah, I'm going to want to do the pick a card. We're going to do the channeling in the community. It's going really well. Things, I mean, for the most part, are going very well, right? We're having lots of changes, but they're all good changes. And I've got some other good changes going on. So yeah, I mean, it's all going to be good. It's just these attacks kind of set me back. Like they set me back energetically, and they set me back time wise. So if I haven't been able to connect with you in the way that you've wanted to in the past couple of days, just know that I'm thinking of you, and I appreciate you. So whether it's been in my Facebook Messenger, whether it's been on my website, I know that there's been a couple of people I haven't been able to get to when they've kind of wanted. So thank you for rescheduling. Thank you for rolling with the punches with me, because I do feel a little beat up today. I'm going to be honest with you. Whew, yeah, it's been a minute. So as I have the Christ Consciousness deck out, let's start our reading with that. Let's see what the Ascended Master Jesus wants to support us with today to start our reading. And thank you for your positive thoughts. Thank you for your well wishes. Any energy you want to send me, positive energy, Reiki energy, IET, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. A lot of changes going on. A lot of changes. I feel it, guys. I feel it. Look at that. Sisterhood came up. Oh, the feminine way. Oh gosh. And I'm feeling the love coming at me. So I'm getting a little teary-eyed and a little emotional. So thank you for those of you who are, whether you're watching this live or on the replay. Thank you. Thank you, because I'm a one-woman band. I really am. Like, I do the web design, I do the updates, I do the posts. I mean, I do everything. I don't have anything. No AI helping me. If I post on Instagram, it's me. If you're getting me on my chat on my website, it's me. Like, there's no team. there's nothing else. So yeah, just know that I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's see what number two card. Women joining forces to change our world, birth new paradigms. Historically, a woman uninviting, uniting, arriving via times of adversity in our world. In World War II, women had to join the workforce to keep the home's fire burning. Women also had to come together to secure the vote. And still in some countries, groups of women demand and campaign for education for their children, as well as other basic rights. Both Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary would have worked together through Jesus' life to support his mission and bring in change. They would have shared confidence, tears, and joys. They held their own considerable light, which, when combined, was and still is a powerful force for good in the world. They invite you to join their sacred circle and to share stories and hopes for their future. They bring forth tales of ancient lands and times, legends, myths, and more of women of history and our ancestral line too. There's all the time in the world to bond and deepen your connection with them and your own feminine energy. Allow the energy of true sisterhood to enrich you. So there it is. There it is. So yes. Thank you, Cynthia. So that is the, I'm going to leave this out today, actually, on my desk as I work. And I'm going to invoke both Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. So, okay. So we're going to leave that out. I'm going to put that right over here on my desk. Okay. So that's there. All right. All right. So yes, Karen, I feel like that card was also for you. So call in the sisterhood of strength for your daughter and yourself as she embarks on this surgery. So, and if you are looking for a tribe, if you are looking for like-minded people, please check out my group. If you scroll down about 3/4 of the way on my homepage, you'll see the link. All right, guys. Okay. Yep. We got some. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. She's on the bottom of the deck. Look at that. The divine feminine coming right out. The Empress. Look at that. And that's going to be important as we go through this reading because, yeah, the cards have really been speaking this week. If you've not watched the other daily guidances, I would check them out because I feel like As with every week, I feel like there's kind of a thread that runs through the daily guidance. And I feel like if you're not watching those all the way through, you may be missing stuff, just because I do feel like, again, if you've liked my page, if you're showing up, whether I know you're here or not, if you're watching the replay, whether I know or not, you are informing the reading. So please watch the whole thing. Good morning, Tammy. Hello. So, yeah, because what is coming out is that in this energy, karma is being, it's almost like the karmic cycle is coming to a close. They're actually showing me like a loop being closed. And so I feel like for some of you, and that may be why we're being psychically attacked, that may be why there's like that last push to really solidify. Are we in the new energy? Are we able to drop down and stay in compassion? Are we able to live from that heart space? Oh, sorry about that. So yes, I feel like some karmic loops are coming to a close. And so for those of you who are feeling it also, the divine masculine or the patriarchy, I feel like, is really, again, feeling like something's going on and we don't like it, right? So yeah, drop down into your heart. Yeah, because I feel like there are things today that may come up that you do have to keep your boundary up, or speak your truth, or fight for what you believe in, or yeah, something coming at you, someone coming at you saying something that it's just off the wall and it's not true, but it's them trying to kind of pull you back into this old pattern of karma, right? This old pattern of triggering you in a way they've always been able to trigger you before, but you're like, nope, I'm not that person anymore. That's not who I am. So if you want to take me back in that old karmic pattern, in that old way of being triggered, no, not that person anymore. This could be a day of really seeing someone. The Death card and the Seven of Swords. Look at that. I feel like for some of you, I don't want to like scare you at all, but I do feel like you may have someone kind of coming at you being very, very deceitful or dishonest or manipulative, right? They're just trying to get what they want, how they want it, because that's how they always maybe saw you in the past, but you're not that person anymore. So for some of you, that's where you really are going to have to set that very firm boundary, because you are transformed or transforming, and you now see through the deception, you see through the you see through it. And even though it's breaking your heart, right? It's breaking your heart because you don't want to be treated like that by that person or that situation anymore, but they're not growing, they're not evolving, they're not changing, but you are, right? You are now able to drop down into your heart, love yourself, and come at the situation from that new place. And again, it's not going to be what they want. They want to trigger you. They want to put you back in that old role, that old way of being and doing, just who you used to be. And that's just not who you are anymore. It's not who you are anymore. So yes, there's going to be a little bit of like, your heart is broken, as you can see through them trying to deceive you or manipulate you. But the Death card is, you're done. You're on the other side of being able to be triggered, or you're on the other side of being able to be blindly manipulated, is what I'm hearing. Like, you see the manipulation now, you see the deceit now, and it breaks your heart. You don't want that person who might be a family member or your partner, or a coworker that you felt like, was a sister or a brother, your work wife or your work husband, as some people say, right? And it really breaks your heart. It's like, I thought they knew that I wasn't that person anymore. I thought they respected me now, and they're showing that they don't. So yeah, something could be coming up to really kind of put you in that space of having to drop down into your divine feminine and walk away with love and light, not censor or battle, but just seeing them for who they are, knowing that that's their stuff, that they're not evolving, they're not growing, but you are. And so you just have to keep going in the way that you need to go for yourself. And it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good, because I feel like whoever this is in your life, it's someone that you do love. You do love in some way, whether, again, it's, a family member or a close coworker or a close friend. You thought that they knew that you'd been growing and evolving, that you had walked away from being able to be manipulated. But I do feel like it's that old patriarchal energy, or that old energy of who you used to be. And that's not who you are anymore. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning. Yeah. Cynthia, you can react, but not react from that triggered place. React from that place of love. React from that place of love. All right. Since that's lower energy, I'm going to go higher energy with our kind of our support, or our advice, outcome. Oh, we got a couple. Okay. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. Yeah, because that's what it is. You have been growing. You have been changing and evolving in a way that has brought you back to remembering who you are, remembering your soul family, that you are no longer in that old pattern of karmic cycle, right? That loop is closing, or it has closed, right? And I like that there's kind of like this, kind of the part of the loop is on here, right? And I don't know if you can see that, but there's light language in there. So for some of you, that might activate you. Light language is very activating, whether you are hearing it or seeing it. Yeah, it's like, stay in the light. Stay in the light. Stay in the positivity. Stay in the compassion. Stay in the love. Stay in the forgiveness. But don't allow them to trigger you. So I do feel like today, putting up some very clear boundaries might be very important, or just removing yourself from the situation. If you've really got someone who's being triggered right now in this energy of this, because I mean, there's just a lot of energy being pushed out right now. I mean, if you see all of the different elements in the world right now that's pushing the negative energy out. There was a volcano in, I think, Hawaii. I just found out about a tsunami in that part of the world also. There's just a lot of ways in which right now energy is being pushed to the surface that's not, positive, that's more negative. And I feel like that's happening to each and every one of us in our own lives. There's some things being pushed out of our life that it's just time. It's just time. And I don't feel like it's going to be anything that you're completely surprised about. I feel like it's been kind of happening like for a while, right? And now you really are starting to come into this alignment of your soul family, the abundance, the inspiration, the way in which you need to go, what road you need to go down, who you need to go down it with. Like that's all really coming to you. And for some of you, you're in different parts of that journey of have they arrived yet or are they still arriving? But you have been, I know all of you have been feeling something being released, right? Some way in which you've had to like step out of something or step away from something. Yeah. Because you're coming into this angelic frequency. Angels are here, you are safe, potent connection. So I love this. As you're kind of realigning, you're coming into your star family, your things are falling away, things are being revealed, things are being pushed out of your life, right? It's okay because the angels are here to say you're protected. So whatever's being pushed out, it's allowing the energy to shift so that there's room for things to come in. And I was actually just talking to someone yesterday. She reached out because she's having a change in her life. And she was like, I'm feeling alone. But when a spirit is making room in your life for new things to come in, they have to push things out that aren't serving you, that don't support you, that don't respect you, that don't love you in the way that you think you do, so new things can come in. And that's where you have to understand. And that goes back to that, like, you're being carried. That one set of footprints in the sand is, you being carried by your angels, by Jesus, by whoever you work with on the other side, right? So many ascended masters, so many archangels. Some of you work with dragons, some of you work with unicorns, some of you work with the fae, there's mermaids, there's so much. But you are being protected and you are being supported. So whatever's being moved out of your life, it's so that the good stuff can come in. And also that frequency is taking you into that remembrance of who you are, your divinity, your magnificence. So for many of you, you're having ascension symptoms. You're having the ringing ears. You're having the headaches. You're having the fatigue. For some of you, you're having people, really kind of walking away. But that's so you can get to where you need to go on your journey of ascension and being in the right people and being in the right job and being in the right situation that's going to support you and love you in a way that where you've been hasn't been supporting and loving you. But you're protected as things shift and change. And I'm getting that message very clearly and very strongly. And yes, I feel like I'm right there with you, especially if you saw the beginning of this video. If you didn't, feel free to watch the replay. Because there are a lot of negative forces trying to get to us because they don't like the change in frequency. They don't like the change in the energy from the patriarchy to the divine feminine. The more nurturing, loving, co-creative, cooperative energy. Getting away from the warlike competition, greed, all of that. It's triggering a lot of people. And so for, the collective, it's pushing stuff out. And in your own life, it's going to push stuff out. But it's the way that you get to where you need to be to receive what it is you want, what you desire. Okay, they all came flying out. Yeah, so in this energy, grounding, reconnect with nature, balance sensitivity, get into the connection with the crystalline grid. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing today. And for many of you, you're like, when am I getting it? When is it showing up, right? Well, synchronicity is on divine time. You have to be in the flow state. Meaningful coincidences will come about, but you have to get in the right vibrational frequency. And that's why reconnecting with nature and balancing your sensitivity is so important. Because so many of you are like, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? It's coming when you're ready. And you can't be ready if you're still stuck in fear, if you're still stuck in those lower vibrational frequencies. So yes, your third eye is waking up. And for everybody, it's waking up in some way. For some of you, it's waking up more than others because you're just in a different part of that journey of your ascension, right? You're on a different level of staircase if you need to look at, think of it that way. But yes, so if you're having the vivid dreams, if you're having the synchronicities, if you're really feeling connection in a way that you've never felt it before, you're really feeling like you're getting images, in your other sight, it's time to lean into that, right? Yeah, look at that. Boom, there it is. Take a step. Get into action, co-create with spirit, path will appear. There it is. That's how it works. Co-create with spirit, set your intention. Request your most benevolent outcome, as Tom T. Moore says in the Gentle Way. Use your gratitude journal. What are you grateful for? 10 things every day for 21 days. Listen to your affirmation meditations at night as you fall asleep. Do whatever you need to do to raise your vibrational frequency, because it is time to take a step. It is time to co-create with spirit. Your path will appear. Yeah. I mean, I was called to do something last week that I didn't see coming at all. But as soon as I saw it, it felt right. I had the money. I jumped in. And it's been a transformational week. And I haven't seen the results yet, but I just started, right? Everything takes time. But I will share with you when I start when I start. And I kind of, if you watched the whole video yesterday, I kind of talked about what I got going on. So it's all good. It's all good. And then I'm also going to be sharing with you in a couple of weeks, or actually, I think it's next Friday. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a talk in a forum, activating light leaders. So so it's we got a lot of good things going on, guys. Got a lot of things. So if you're someone that's really struggling, especially with entity attachments, psychic attacks, it's just really resonating out of it. You don't have to have someone come and cleanse your house. You don't have someone come and I don't do all those wacky stuff. Like, we don't have to do that. Yeah. All you have to do is say, okay, I have to get out of the fear. Because remember, any psychic attack, anything coming at you is lower vibrational frequency, right? And so if you let them pull you down into it, of course you're going to feel it more. Things aren't going to go well. You're going to really have obstacles and challenges. It's going to not be good, right? All you have to do is stay in the love. Stay up here, and you don't resonate. They can try to attack you all they want, and you're not going to feel the effect of it. You might feel the vibration of it, like, oh, something's going on here. Something doesn't feel right, right? It feels sticky. It feels gunky, I call it, when I can feel it. It's like black tar trying to cling to you is what how I see it in my mind's eye, right? But if you're not resonating there, it can't get to you. So yeah, you're like, oh, it's there. I see it. I see that person trying to get to me. I see that energy trying to pull me down. I see that fear trying to creep in, but I'm up here, right? I'm staying in compassion. I'm staying in gratitude. I'm staying in the higher vibrational frequencies. That's how you clear an entity attachment in this new energy. Stay in your heart. Stay there. That's how you win. Good morning, Skylar. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, do not react. That's it, Cynthia. Get into your breath work. Get into your breath work. Get into your breath work, yeah. Because that is also what raises your vibrational frequency. When you drop down into your heart and you ground into your breathing, your breath, you ground into Mother Gaia. So yes, that's what I will be doing today. So thank you. So if you've not liked my page, please do. If you've not liked and subscribed on my YouTube channel, please do. Yeah, today, 3:30, we're going to see what Spirit wants to bring through for this new moon energy. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those of you who watched to the end. I truly appreciate you. So many people just watch like the first, 3 minutes. I don't know what they get from that, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for just letting me vent. I truly appreciate you. And we will talk to you soon in just a couple of hours. Bye, guys.